Good morning, Horizon. It is now time for us to do Psalm 55 as part of our morning devotional. It's a longer psalm. It has 23 verses, so I can't read the whole thing if I'm going to keep this 3.5 minutes. I'll start it. I'll give you some context, and then really the verse that I want to get down to is in verse 22. He says, "Listen to my prayer, O God. Do not ignore my plea. Hear me and answer me. My thoughts trouble me, and I'm distraught because of what my enemy is saying, because of the threats of the wicked. For they bring down suffering on me and assail me in their anger. My heart is in anguish with me. The terrors of death have fallen on me. Fear and trembling have beset me. Horror has overwhelmed me. I said, oh, that I had the wings of a dove. I would fly away and be at rest. I'd flee far away and stay in the desert. I'd hurry to my place of shelter, far from the tempest and storm. Lord, confuse the wicked and confound their words, for I see violence and strife in the city. Day and night they prowl about on its walls. Malice and abuse are within it. Destructive forces are at work in the city. Threats and lies never leave the city." Okay, so he's in anguish. He is fearful. What we find out in just a few verses that again, a friend turned on him. A friend betrayed him. A friend turned his back on him. And it's wounded him deeply. So he's affected. He's crying out to the Lord for help. He's in this psalm asking God to meet him in his need. Here's the verse I want to read for you, all the way down in verse 22. "Cast your cares on the Lord, and he will sustain you. He will never let the righteous be shaken. But you, God, will bring down the wicked into the pit of decay. The bloodthirsty and deceitful will not live out half their days. But as for me, I trust in you." So he's kind of demonstrated, if this is the psalmist writing for groups of people to pray, perhaps it's a piece of music, a chorale, something like that. He's talked about how he went to the Lord, poured out his heart. And now he's turning and instructing the congregation. And he says something really interesting. Cast your cares on the Lord, and he will sustain you. The Hebrew word that's translated as cast is hurl, throw, right? Your cares, your burdens, the thing that you are carrying. And the promise, he will keep you. He will sustain you. I remember hearing this verse being taught by an instructor, a Bible instructor, right after college. And he said that when he read this verse, he pictured God with a huge catcher's mitt. And he was saying, go on, fire him in there. Fire in your hardest things, the things that are really troubling you. And he just pictured him throwing one hard problem after another, and God taking it, right, putting aside, taking it, and putting aside. It may be something like that. A word picture like that is very valuable to you right now, where you come and say, God, I am giving you my, and I'm giving you my, and this thing happened. And you know that God is able to catch those and then to keep you. So today, Horizon Church, cast all your cares on God, and he will sustain you. Grace and peace to you.